Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Shilpa Data Insights. In the previous video, we have seen the count method. In this video, we are going to see the collect method. So collect method actually returns all the records as a list of row. So what you need to keep in mind in the collect method is it will return all the records, but it will not return the records as a table. It will return all the records as a list. So the data type of the collect method that it will be returning will be a list of row. So I have created a data frame here as df spark.create data frame. There are 3 rows in it with age and name, and this I will be doing a display on the top of it. So I will be collecting this in a data frame. Here there are 3 rows. This is my row 1, this is my row 2, and this is my row 3. And in all the 3 rows, the data is present. The first column is age, second column is name, and it is inside the list. So it is actually a list of rows that you will get. If in case you want to go ahead and get the first entry of this particular list, that is this particular row, first row, age 14 and name Tom, how you can do that? It's very simple. It's in the same manner as you get an element out of the list. The same method you need to use it in this case. So how you can do it? You use a collect, and then inside the square bracket you put the index, which element of the list you want. So you want the 0th element, so you put collect 0. So how exactly it will show you? It is the first row with your age 14 and the name Tom. So let's say you want to get the second element out of it. So list always start with 0 index. So now I want the second element, so I'm putting the first here. So it will give me the first element or the second element from the list. Okay, now let's say out of this I just want age column, that is 23, I want to display. So what I will do is 1, and then I will put the index 0th. From the second element I want the 0th element, so this will be the 23. Now let's say I just want age 14. So how will I write? I need to grab the first element first, and then from the first element I need to grab the first element of that particular thing. So this is how you can write to get the first element, and from the first element the first index of it. Okay, so I will just rerun this particular thing to show you how exactly it looks like. So here we have row age 14, and the output of this, then I'm collecting again to get the 0th index, which is my 14. Now let's see the second method to do it. If I do a df.first, it will give me the first element of the list. So this is a second method of doing it. Rather than collecting it by the help of the list collect and 0, I can do a df.first here. So it will just give me the first element of the row. Now you can do it in a different way, a third method, that is head. So df.head means it will give you the first n rows. So I'm mentioning 1 here. So it will give me the first element out of the complete data set. There's another way. It is similar to the SQL where you put a limit. So I have all the data. I'm just limiting the query to first element, and I will be showing the data to that. So if you will see, I have just my first element, and I have done a show command to display you the result. Now let's say you want to get 2 elements out of your list. So you can do a take method as well. So this take method is going to go ahead and give you 2 elements from the list of rows that you have got in your data frame. So this is how you can actually extract the data from the data frame. You can either use a take method, you can use a limit method, you can use head method, you can use a collect, you can use first. There are multiple ways to do it. So whichever is convenient, you can use it. You should be able to know how to use them. If you are doing a collect, then make sure if you need just the first element, you just use 0. If you need all the elements, no need to mention anything inside the list. If you want to just get the first element, then use first. If you want some bunch of elements, use head, and inside the parenthesis you can put the element list. So now I hope you know how to extract the data from a data frame and collect it as a list. That data is actually inside your driver, not your executor, right? So that it can be distributed and can be used for further processing of your data. If you have liked this video, then hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. I will come up with some new videos related to PySpark and Databricks.
Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you have a good day.